And welcome to our first ever segment of Bottom of the Clutch. I am Sean Norberg, one of the co-founders of Clutch Baseball. In these videos, I will be bringing you gameplay, how to build a roster, how to build a strategy deck, and anything else you would need to know about Clutch Baseball. But first, what is Clutch Baseball? Clutch Baseball is a fast-paced fantasy baseball card game where it comes in starter sets, packs, and full sets. You build a 25-man roster just like a real Major League team and compete in 9-inning games against an opponent. Today, I will be going over basic gameplay without using the strategy cards that come with the starter set. I will be using the West starter set. That comes with players just from the West Division, and it is actually under the legal salary limit. First things first, let's go through the process of an at-bat. The pitcher will be Kenta Maeda, and the opposing leadoff batter will be Jonathan Villar. Both you and your opponent will use the 20-sided dice first. Set the 24-sided power die to the side for later. I will let you know when you need to use that. First, I'm going to take you through the steps of an at-bat. I've always said if you can count to 20, 24, and have a basic understanding of the rules of baseball, this game should be pretty easy for you to pick up. There are 2 steps to an at-bat. First, the pitcher will roll the pitch. This will determine which chart we use to figure out the result. And second, the batter will roll the swing. This roll will determine the result using the chart of whomever retained advantage. For the first pitch, Kenta Maeda will roll the 20-sided dice and add it to his command. A 14 plus his 5, that equals a 19. 19 beats Jonathan Villar's on base, which is a 12, which means Kenta Maeda will retain advantage for this at bat. Now we will roll the swing. Jonathan Villar will roll the swing on Kenta Maeda's chart. A 14. That is an FB, a fly ball. That means he is out and he will be returned back to the bench. Any result in the red is an out, and any result in the white means the batter has reached base. The next batter is Whit Merrifield. Maeda rolls the pitch. A 6. A 6 plus Maeda's command of a 5 equals an 11, which would tie Whit Merrifield's on base. Yet, Maeda has a righty +1 advantage. In baseball, matchups are key. Here, Maeda gets an additional +1 to his pitch with his righty +1, which means the result is a 12, which beats Whit Merrifield's on base of 11. So that means Maeda has the advantage for this at-bat. Merrifield rolls the swing. A 1, which means that is a K on Maeda's chart, and that is a strikeout. Merrifield is out, and we have 2 away. The next batter is Jose Ramirez. An 8. An 8 plus the pitcher's 5 equals a 13. That ties Jose Ramirez. Fortunately for Jose Ramirez, he is a switch hitter, which means Maeda does not get his +1 advantage. So that means Jose Ramirez has retained advantage for this at-bat, and he will use the regular die. The swing is a 2. Unfortunately, that is a GB, which is a ground ball on Jose Ramirez's chart, and he is out, and the inning is over. A 1-2-3 inning for Maeda. And as we head to the bottom of the first, on the bump for the central starter deck, we have Jose Quintana. And leading off for the West starter set, we have Robinson Cano. Hopefully we'll see a little more action here in the bottom of the first, a little more offense today. Quintana deals the pitch. And 18. That gives him the advantage. And Robinson Cano to swing. A 17 on Quintana's chart. That is a fly ball. He is out. 1 away. Coming to the plate, Trevor Story. Pitch. A 5. That is a 10. That gives Trevor Story our advantage. The swing. A 9. And that's our first base runner today. A 9 on Trevor Story's chart is a BB. That stands for base on ball. That is a walk. And we have our first base runner of the day. Our next batter is the foil from this starter set, Cody Bellinger. Quintana deals. A 5, another advantage. Bellinger swings with the advantage. A 9, another walk. 2 on, 1 away. Coming to the plate, the power hitting Chris Davis. Quintana deals. A 6, our 3rd consecutive advantage. Chris Davis swings. A 12, our first base hit of the day. Single to the outfield, and the runners will hold there. we're going to get into deeper base running and stealing and how to throw runners out going for the plate. We're going to get into that more, as you can see. But right now we're just going to stick with basic gameplay. Next batter up is Joey Gallo. Quintana deals the pitch. A 6. A 4th consecutive advantage. Joey Gallo, the bases loaded, the swing, a 10. That is another walk, the 3rd walk of the inning issued, and that will walk in a base runner. Every runner will advance 1 base, and when I bring them back to the bench, I like to put them upside down so it's easy to tell who scored runs that inning. It's easier to keep track of the score when you're taking that later. So bases loaded, 1 out, and Mr. 3000 coming to hit Albert Pujols.
Because I'm one of the greatest hitters alive.
Quintana deals an 18. That's easily going to seal Quintana's advantage. We don't know. As soon as the number is higher than the batters on base, we know we don't even need to do the math. We already know he has the advantage. So Quintana the advantage. Pujols the swing. A 1, a strikeout. And there are 2 away. Coming to the plate with 2 outs. And the bases loaded. It is Jock Peterson. Quintana deals a 1. That is a mistake pitch, our first mistake pitch of the day. So if you look closely next to the pitcher's chart down here, there is an X, and it is the color blue there, and it has the numbers 1 to 2. That is the mistake zone for Jose Quintana. That means if he throws a 1 or a 2, it is considered a mistake pitch. And you guessed it, that is the first time we are going to use the power die. A 20, Jock Peterson. That is a grand slam. Now that you have a better understanding of basic rules and gameplay, check out the videos on the right-hand side of the screen, where I go over deeper gameplay, advanced rules, stadium cards, and strategy cards. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on the bottom right-hand side of the screen, where I will go over card releases, theme rosters, strategy card explanations, giveaways, and a whole lot more. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Clutch Cards. I'm Sean Norberg, and this has been Bottom of the Clutch.